My companies are suffering because I'm in the government. You just pointed that out a moment ago.
Right.
Do you think it helps sales if dealerships are being firebombed?
We got some terrible news for Elon Musk this morning. Tesla sales are dropping. They are crashing as people protest against Elon Musk and what he's doing to destroy our government, everything he is doing with Doge, and the way that he has alienated his entire customer base for Tesla. In the first quarter of 2025, Tesla suffered its worst sales decline in the company's history, with sales dropping that quarter alone by 13%. Not only that, but Tesla sold 50,000 fewer cars from a year ago and fell 72,000 deliveries under analyst expectations. And this is all despite major efforts by the company to incentivize sales, like zero financing and like making their cars much cheaper than they used to be.
17 Teslas have been destroyed in a fire at a dealership in Rome. Elon Musk's vehicles have been the target in a wave of recent protests against his relationship with US President Donald Trump. No injuries have been reported as no one was there at the time of the fire. Tesla Italy said it has turned over its surveillance footage to the police to help with their investigation.
I think someone was onto Elon's little scheme because he was just hit with one of the largest cyber attacks ever, with over 200 million ex-users records released and 2.8 billion Twitter IDs leaked. Do you know what that means? This means that they will be able to figure out whether or not Elon's users are real or if they are bots. And they will be able to prove that Elon knew they were bots. And when his investors find out that Twitter or X is filled with nothing but bots and not real users, and he just sold that company to his XAI, the freaking investors, they are going to revolt. And I think someone knew this, and they're trying to expose him because there's no way this is by coincidence when I just told y'all that on Friday, he moved Twitter into the XAI company to prop it up with the XAI finances. Guys, when I tell you that this is going to be really bad for Elon, if it comes out that those users are bots, I mean really, really bad.
Elon Musk just made himself public enemy #1 in Australia. This weekend, protests hit Tesla dealerships in Australia. Why? Because Musk backed Trump's plan to gut U.S. foreign aid. And Aussies, they actually care about the rest of the world. Since Trump's win, Tesla sales in Australia and New Zealand have dropped 35%. And vandalism, it's up too. An Aussie dealership got trashed last week. Even Bob Geldof, the Irish singer-songwriter, yep, Ireland standing up again, told Australians to boycott everything Musk, Tesla, Starlink, X, or Twitter, whatever it's called, because cutting off aid is killing people in Africa. And Aussies, they actually care about the rest of the world. Meanwhile, Musk is suing the Australian government because his company, X or Twitter or whatever it's called, didn't remove child exploitation content. They fined him a mild $600,000, a minuscule amount for Musk, but he's willing to fight, apparently, for the right to exploit children on X or Twitter or whatever it's called. Musk said, quote, "Twitter doesn't exist anymore, so not my problem," unquote. And if that wasn't enough, an Aussie senator just warned Musk might use X to push for far-right politics in Australia's own election, same way he backed Germany's far right. So Elon Musk has officially pissed off Australia. Musk is making enemies faster than he can subdue them, and he's rapidly discovering he can't subdue them in Australia, in Ireland, in Italy, and in the United States.
Hi, Wisconsin, to all of you. I just wanted to pop by to say thank you. You all are just extraordinary. You love our country. You care. You are making such extraordinary sacrifices on behalf of so many people, on behalf of communities, on behalf of people you may never meet. And I just say thank you. There is an unelected billionaire who should not and will not have a greater voice than the working people of Wisconsin.
My understanding that he replaced the communications contract for the FAA with his own Starlink program. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And it's also my understanding that Mr. Elon Musk, who has also infiltrated NOAA, which is the agency that does our weather service and tells the Americans and the world that, what's going to happen with the weather, that there's also indications inside the agency that he would like to have SpaceX become the primary contractor for the satellite systems for NOAA. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And we've also heard that Mr. Elon Musk, who the DoD secretary almost gave access to secret war plans for China last week, is also angling to get billions of dollars in new contracts under the Department of Defense. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So I don't know about all of you guys, but this sure looks like a scam to me. I mean, right, they're calling it waste, fraud, and abuse, but really what we see is a special government employee who's a private businessman. He's the wealthiest man in the world, and he is literally infiltrating these federal agencies that he has a personal financial interest in. He's cutting the programs, he's eliminating staff, and then he is essentially positioning himself to put into place private contracts.
It's not looking good for Elon Musk. Tesla's stock is free falling, international markets are ditching his cars, he's losing political battles, and now he's out of Doge. The online world is having a blast watching one of MAGA's favorite billionaires get a reality check. MAGA used to worship Elon like he was some kind of free speech savior, but now that his business empire is crumbling, they're awfully quiet. In this video, we break down the best online reactions to Tesla stock nosediving, countries refusing to buy Teslas, Musk losing in Wisconsin, and him ditching Doge. What do you think? Is this the beginning of Elon Musk's downfall? Let's talk in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more FAFO moments. It will also help YouTube recommend this video to a wider audience. Just a quick note, full credit goes to the original creators of these videos.
Tesla stock has gotten two big pieces of news today, and this stock is volatile. Well, the company dipped hard in the pre-market and opened trading down 5%. That's because they just reported their Q1 deliveries coming in at 336,000, down 13% since last year. But then people started to realize that this stock is more than just a car company. They realized that their energy business is doing exceptionally well in the first quarter, especially compared to previous years. But we also got even bigger news of an unconfirmed report that Elon Musk could be leaving Doge and instead returning back to his businesses. Now obviously this is great news for Tesla shareholders as he's going to be back and focusing on the company. The stock has rebounded almost 10% and is now up 5% on the day. But even with that jump, the stock is still down 30% year to date, so the company still has a lot of room to make. Let me know if you think it's a good buy here right now or not.
Watching Tesla go bankrupt and Elon Musk losing all his money is going to be so much fun. And the best part is, when Tesla starts to fold and go under, it is going to have such a great domino effect for pretty much everybody, because what's going to happen is Tesla's stock is going to continue to go down. Tesla is basically going to, at some point, probably have to declare bankruptcy, and then Elon Musk used Tesla as collateral to buy Twitter. They're going to call that in. So he's probably going to lose control of his precious social media platform. And then what's going to come next? It's probably going to be SpaceX, which is already a complete and utter disaster. Once Elon Musk is on the brink and has lost everything, that is going to spell such trouble and ruin for Donald Trump, because you know that whole relationship is going to explode. Elon is going to completely turn on Donald Trump, and things are going to get nasty. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, I don't need another tell-all book. Those don't do shit after the fact, when all the spineless pieces of shit walk away from Donald Trump and decide to write a book and cash in on it. But I want to see what he's going to do with any remaining fortune he has. If it's going to be his last push to make sure he makes Donald Trump's life a living hell. You know that dude is just going to keep taking that ketamine until he just goes insane and over the edge. And when he loses all his money, if he's crying now in the White House, just wait to see what another month does to his Tesla stock, and when all those people start calling in all that loan money, because he's not going to have it. He has no cash. He's cash poor. It's all based on collateral and what that overgrown, bloated stock of Tesla can buy him. Pretty soon, it's not going to be worth a pitcher of warm piss, and I'm going to be here with a front row seat.
All dressed up and nowhere to go. 2,000 Teslas arrive here at Port Melbourne every month, but no buyers to take them home.
All of a sudden, we've got a huge backlog of Teslas that aren't moving.
Tesla sales slumped 44% in April, despite multiple and significant price cuts to its fleet in a bid to compete with the growing Chinese EV market. Tesla isn't the only company suffering. Electric vehicle sales in Australia dipped 5% in April after more than 3 years of double and triple digit growth.
People are starting to tighten their purse strings. They really want value out of a car.
Experts say the sector is struggling to advance beyond the early adopter phase.
People are just a little bit weary about those price fluctuations and what it means for them when it comes to resale time.
7 News sought comment from Tesla on several occasions, but received no response.
Oh man, Tesla stock is tanking, and the reactions? Pure gold. MAGA swore up and down that Musk was a genius, but now that his empire is crumbling, they're suspiciously quiet. This stock was once their golden ticket to owning the libs. Now it's barely holding on. Investors are bailing, shareholders are furious, and even die-hard fanboys are realizing that maybe, just maybe, Musk isn't the business god they thought he was. So if you're still clutching your Tesla stock, hoping for a comeback, good luck with that. And it's not just the stock price. Other countries don't even want Teslas anymore. Sales are dropping hard in key markets, and places like Germany and China are turning away. Turns out, people don't want overpriced cars with bad quality control, and governments are favoring competitors who aren't run by a guy who tweets like a Reddit troll. So yeah, while Musk stands are still out here screaming innovation, the rest of the world has moved on.
We have breaking news right now. Donald Trump has told his inner circle that Elon Musk is going to be leaving the federal government, leaving the White House very soon, according to latest reporting from Politico. This comes just one day after one House Republican told reporters essentially that Elon Musk needs to exit stage left. He needs to leave the federal government. Remember, Elon Musk is a special government employee who could only serve for 130 days. That 130 days is up on May 30th. He could potentially be leaving before that. Now, before I continue, if you don't yet follow me on my TikTok, Instagram, and Substack, it's all linked to my bio. That's where I'll be if TikTok is banned in 3 days. Now, Elon Musk has a lot of stuff to worry about. This morning's Tesla report is the worst since 2022. He has a company to run, and his company is suffering because of his association, or rather support, for the White House and for Donald Trump. And now, according to Politico, Elon Musk will be leaving the federal government in due time, in short order.
I've got to tell you, as a little girl growing up in Chippewa Falls, I never could have imagined that I'd be taking on the richest man in the world. For justice in Wisconsin. And we won.
I actually couldn't bring myself to describe what a knob he looked like on that stage.
What do you think of my hat?
You just heard Elon Musk in Green Bay in Wisconsin, and he has been putting a phenomenal amount of money into a Supreme Court, a Wisconsin Supreme Court race there. He's put in $20 million to stop Wisconsin voters putting a liberal judge on the state Supreme Court. And guess what? He lost.
Oh,
yes.
So you spend all that money and you can't buy the votes. Well, what a shame that is. What a bad day that is for democracy when people will vote for what they want to.
I actually couldn't bring myself to describe what a knob he looked like on that stage.
As if things couldn't get worse, Musk just took an L in Wisconsin. MAGA keeps trying to prop him up as some kind of right-wing hero, but he just keeps losing. It's like MAGA doesn't realize that Musk is not a political mastermind. He's just a rich guy who got lucky, and now he doesn't know how to manage his own downfall. Wisconsin said nah to Musk, and let's be real, he's gonna keep racking up L's just like this. And to top it all off, Musk just bailed on Doge. Remember when he pumped up Dogecoin and all his fans swore he was gonna make them rich? Yeah, that dream is dead. Imagine trusting a guy who literally posts memes as his financial strategy. Couldn't be me. Musk played his own fans, dumped the hype, and left them holding the bag. But hey, that's what happens when you faffle. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more faffle moments in real time. Doing so will help me grow my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.